Hello everyone, it's me again with yet another last minute Final Fantasy XIV event video. Always last minute because I go, oh, I got plenty of time, and then I just keep putting it off and putting it off, and then there's never enough time, and then I always gotta record it on the last day. Also, I want to start by apologizing. The last video that I recorded, the Valention's Day event, I was muted the whole fucking time. Dude, oh my god. I was talking. I was reading all the dialogue. I was talking. I was reading item description. It didn't fucking matter because I was muted the whole time. My bad. And it wasn't even just the last event video either. I did a live stream on Twitch, and it was maybe like an hour and a half to 2 hours long, something like that. Doesn't matter. Anyway, so I was finishing the Doman restoration, and I did a bunch of custom delivery stuff and finished like 2 of the custom delivery NPC quest lines. It was great. I was muted the whole time. I didn't even know. I had no idea. I was just talking. Yapping to myself, man. My bad. Every time there's like an update to either like my recording software or to like my Windows, it just forgets that I have a microphone, and I gotta like re-put the settings every time. It's fucking stupid. But anyway, hello. This time is Little Ladies Day 2025. Let's get started here. Alright, so I'm in Ligma Laminsa. We're gonna talk to the Royal Herald. Good evening to you, adventurer. Have you any questions regarding the history of Little Ladies Day? I am at your service. What is Little Ladies Day? Once a year, when the peach blossoms come to bloom, Eorzea celebrates all the lovely and spirited young maidens who bring such joy to our realm. The origins of the holiday can be traced back to events that happened some 3 centuries past, when the Thorn dynasty still reigned in Ul'dah. The plucky princess Edvia, tired of being sequestered within palace walls by her overprotective father, the Sultan Baldric Thorn, exchanged garb with a miller girl and wandered off into town in search of adventure. Upon learning of his daughter's disappearance, the Sultan was stricken with panic. He summoned the palace guard down to the last man and ordered them to tear the city apart to see that no harm befell his precious princess. And tear the city apart they did. The poor miller, whose daughter assisted the princess in her escape, saw his house nigh ripped from the ground, while the family was threatened with imprisonment and worse. To the good fortune of all, Princess Edvia was soon found just outside the palace walls. When she confessed the true reason that she had run away, her father was racked with guilt for his actions. He had the miller's house rebuilt by his most skilled craftsmen, and offered to personally serve as seneschal to the miller girl for a day to atone for his actions. The common folk were deeply moved by their sultan's newfound compassion. The sultan himself, vowing to never forget the lessons he had learned, declared that each year he would serve as seneschal for a young girl chosen from the townspeople by lot. The tradition continued long after Sultan Baldric's death, living on even as the Thorn dynasty gave way to the Ul. In time, it spread to other nations, where it took on new forms, eventually evolving into the Little Ladies' Day celebration that we know and love today. Who was Princess Edvia? Princess Edvia was the one and only daughter of Sultan Baldric of House Thorn, the Huron noble house that ruled Ul'dah some 300 years ago to the day. Her disappearance from the palace, the commotion that followed, and its eventual resolution, oft retold as the legend of the Lost Lady, are said to represent the origins of the celebration we now know as Little Ladies' Day. It is said that before the events of that day, relations between the spirited princess and her stern, overprotective father were strained at best. Though the father claimed to love his daughter dearly, the form this love took was the stifling sort. The princess's disappearance and return changed everything. Sultan Baldric gained a newfound respect for his daughter's independent nature, while Princess Edvia realized that her father's treatment of her was born of simple misunderstanding, not lack of love. The bond between the two grew only stronger in the months and years to follow, and the two came to be celebrated as the most ideal embodiment of father and daughter that the realm had ever seen. Alright. I'm assuming we're going to Ul'dah, just like every other year. There's a few other things we're gonna do outside of the event. Alright, let's take that free shortcut. Oh yeah, there's also a Moogle Tombstone event going on right now. Before patch 7.2. They brought back that really cool jacket. Let's see. This one, I think? There was a jacket and something else. What was it? I think it was an earring. What earring was it? I don't even remember. Earrings. No, that wasn't it. I think it was this one, the Paisa earring. Don't look at my body. It's embarrassing. Yeah, it's a little Paisa earring. I think it costs 100 tomestones. A princely persona. The Royal Seneschal is planning on something new for Little Ladies' Day. Ah, Count, how wonderful to have such a reliable helper on hand. As you've no doubt noticed, the Little Ladies' Day festivities are upon us once more. By the way, I must ask, you know of the Songbirds, do you not? How silly of me. Of course you do. That trio of princess-style entertainers were relative unknowns when they first took to the stage, but they've since become a Little Ladies' Day staple. Now we hope to introduce another such sensation, but this time the singer will be butler-themed. I've titled this new act the Seneschal Prince, a royal among servants, and loyal servant to his princess. The prince in question is scheduled to debut in the upcoming festival performance, but 'twould seem our chosen star is yet to return from picking up his costume. Though there is ample time ere the show begins, his prolonged absence is a source of concern, to say the least. If only I were not so preoccupied with preparations. Would you mind looking in on him for me? Pickett is his name, and he was meant to be speaking with a designer at Eshame's Aesthetics. Okay. That's the one in the other Ul'dah, right? Near the Goldsmiths Guild. I think. Yeah. Okay. I remembered. It's crazy how I can remember locations that don't exist in video games, but if it's real life, I have no idea. I don't know nothing. Ah, no, darling, no. What I need from you are specifics. It has to shine with a sharp, frozen brilliance, like a blizzard slicing through the darkest night. And it should dazzle like a searing flame, threatening to burn your fingers at the merest touch. Doesn't that sound amazing? Wait, which do you want? A freezing blizzard or a burning flame? Oh, maybe you can help. How can we create a silvery costume that melts into chaotic darkness? Should I give up on the shiny element? An adventurer? What can Maribel, famed designer of Ashtame's aesthetics, do for you, darling? Here at the Royal Seneschal's bidding, you say? Well, I could certainly use some guidance with this costuming conundrum. The costume itself is largely complete. I simply wanted to add the finishing flair in accordance with the prince's wishes, but I'm struggling to envision the image he's trying to convey. Well, there are just so many dimensions to looking dashing. How can one narrow the options down to a single idea? Forgive me, darlings, but I have other projects to attend to. Would you mind coming back once you've helped the lad decide on a more definitive direction? This is not going well. I couldn't ask for a better opportunity, and here I am ruining my own debut. Is he supposed to be Thanos from Squid Game Season 2? He kind of... I mean, he was a K-pop guy, right? Ah, it was Count, yes? I'm sorry to drag you into this dilemma of mine. Of all those who auditioned, they chose me to be the Seneschal Prince. My job now is to become a star performer, and creating a dashing and princely persona seemed the best way to achieve that. So I did my research into the subject, delving into books about the most gallant individuals, how they act, how they dress, that sort of thing. But when I tried to explain, it all came out a jumbled mess. What makes a Seneschal Prince a prince among seneschals? Come to think of it, what exactly is a seneschal anyway? I mean, true, very true. But I'm gonna say an unobtrusive servant who anticipates his master's needs. I see. Then my fixation on being dashing was entirely the wrong approach. But at least now one thing is clear. I must learn the ways of a seneschal if I'm to be the best seneschal prince I can be. You seem a knowledgeable sort. Left to my own devices, I fear wasting time on the wrong thing again. What? I fear wasting time on the wrong thing again. Will you help me with my research? Huzzah! Then first things first. I say we speak with a wide variety of townsfolk and learn what the general public expects of a seneschal. Let's split up that we might gather as many opinions as possible. I'll leave the Steps of Thal to you, and we can meet at the Gold Court afterwards. I mean, if he really wants to be the Seneschal Prince, you gotta learn from the best. And who's the best Seneschal Prince who ever existed? Goro Majima in Yakuza 0. I'm telling you. Alright, let's go look for information. Oh yeah, I gotta keep playing Blue Mage. A Seneschal? Why yes, of course, I have one in my employ. The accomplished ones foresee what must be done and act without need for instruction. Those who stand around awaiting orders have no business taking the position. That word ever puts me in mind of the first royal seneschal himself, Sultan Baldric. It said that every year one girl was chosen from the townspeople by lot, and he would attend to that lucky lass as her personal servant for the entire day. The festival is no longer about choosing a single princess, of course, but oh how I still daydream about having an attentive seneschal at my beck and call. As a child, whenever Little Ladies' Day came around, I would always hold out hope that this would be the year I was chosen. My impressions of a seneschal? Well, they strike me as people who excel at preparations. Performing tasks to a demanding lord or lady's satisfaction hinges upon their ability to think ahead, to plan events to perfection. My work as a server at the Quicksand is similar in some respects. We have a special Little Ladies' Day menu on offer this year, and I have everything memorized. The ingredients, the presentation, the flavors, down to the smallest detail. Everything from the main course to the beverages and desserts will be perfect. Above and beyond one's prescribed duties, a server's mission is to ensure as many happy customers as possible. Oh, guess what, Count? I was asking about seneschals on Pearl Lane, and a merchant offered me an amazing bargain. He showed me a rare urn of incalculable worth, but even the heavily discounted price was far more coin than I could afford. Come to think of it, what do urns have to do with seneschals anyway? Nothing, I'd wager. Oh, was I on the wrong track again? I could have sworn. Name checks out. I see. So seneschal is someone who serves others. Someone who anticipates what needs to be done and prepares for those tasks in advance. In my case, then, I should be a seneschal who serves his fans? Yes, when I put it like that, it just feels right. I should be thinking of ways I can make the crowds happy. And that's exactly what I'll do. Now, if you could stick around a while longer, I'd appreciate some help in becoming the best seneschal I can be. Yeah, he's gonna serve. Serve looks. Slay. A princely debut. Pickett ponders over an appropriate direction for his stage persona. I am to don the mantle of the seneschal prince, yet, while I have grasped a clear picture of the theme, I must needs think of how best to embody the manner. A seneschal exists to serve, to ensure happiness and satisfaction, which incidentally is how this all began for me. I once knew a girl, years ago. She was my childhood friend, my cherished princess. But alas, she was born with a terrible ailment. She could not rise from bed, let alone leave the house, and thus I took it upon myself to bring the outside world to her. I acted out all sorts of tales, a hero saga, a jester at court. If she wished to hear of it, it would but make her smile. If it would but make her smile, I would assume any role under the sky. One fateful day, I happened to see a songstress in town. She dazzled the audience and the elated looks upon their faces. I had to rush back to my princess's bedside to share the experience. I sang and danced my heart out for my audience of one, a performance for her and for her alone. Oh, how her eyes lit up! Her happiness was everything I ever wanted. It spurred me to practice day and night, and as I did, I began to feel I truly was a famous performer. Then, all too soon, did Thal call her to his somber halls. Ever since, I've dreamed of making a big name for myself as a singer. If I could perform upon some grand stage, then perhaps my voice would rise up and reach her ears once more. That's why I auditioned for the role of the Seneschal Prince, and why I leapt for joy when I heard that I'd been chosen. Yet even though I began all this for her, it has become every bit my own dream as well. I yearn to sing as that songstress did, and stir the hearts of the crowd. Thank you for listening, Count. Talking to someone helps to put my thoughts in order. Right, back to the task at hand. Once I've settled on how best to serve my audience, then I should have all the specifics Maribel needs to finish the costume. Let's head over to the Little Ladies' Day stage, shall we? With the better part of the preparations finished, it's likely begun to draw a crowd. The sight might inspire some ideas for my Seneschal debut. You think he was talking about Flamen? Minfilia's mom? Or was it some other random singer woman? I mean, it could have been anyone. The heavenly Narumi will soon be here in person. I've thought of nothing else for days and days. Ah, there you are. Work on the stage proceeds apace. Will Pickett be ready to perform? Let us spare not the smallest detail. We'll give the fans a show to remember. There's always quite a crowd gathered by the stage. Perhaps I should have a word with the Royal Seneschal and ask if I can pass out some flyers. I mean, they do have a special menu. The following event cannot be skipped. You may wish to cancel any pending Duty Finder registrations. More than half of the Final Fantasy 14 player base just got so upset.
What do you mean I can't skip the cutscene? Ah!
The stagehand seems swamped with last moment adjustments, and you can see the fans have already begun to gather. If I'm to decide how to act as a Seneschal Prince, then it's now or never. Let's see what clues the scene has to offer us. Yes, of course. If we're speaking of Seneschals, we should look no further than the Royal Seneschal himself. Such a courteous demeanor, and so precise in his movements. Now that I think on it, no matter the work we do together, he is never less than thorough with his preparations. And I imagine he would be more than willing to help us implement any new plan we might propose. See there? A particularly eager Songbirds fan. Come early to ensure a front row experience, no doubt. Rather too early, in fact. My act is first on the program, so he'll be in for quite a long wait before his idols take the stage. Can we make him more comfortable? Yes, of course. He must be exhausted from standing there all this time. The least I can do is make him more comfortable for the duration of my performance. Ah, an employee of the Quicksand. Did they not mention offering some exclusive menu over the course of Little Ladies' Day? Beverage and dessert included. Knowing such a thing is only available during the festival makes it all the more tempting, doesn't it? I wonder if they'd be willing to bring out a light meal for the audience. Not only would it benefit the fans, but it would also be an excellent promotion for the Quicksand itself. I've been thinking, Count. There's no rule which demands people must stand to cheer and enjoy a performance, is there? Why not have the Quicksand deliver some light refreshments? Little Ladies' Day themed, of course, and aim for a more relaxed experience. I mean, it's hardly a novel concept. One often orders a meal while taking in a play, or has a flagon in hand while the minstrel strums his lute in the tavern. We would simply encourage the same idea. Naturally, I shall rouse the crowd with song and dance, but this will help define the Seneschal side of my stage character. The act is finally coming together. As a Seneschal Prince, I shall both serve and entertain. Come, there's not a moment to lose. I must first consult with the Royal Seneschal and then hurry off to make my request to Mistress Momodi at the Quicksand. But I must also inform Maribel of my costuming decisions. There's no time. Shall I talk to her in your stead? You would do that for me? Oh, thank you, Count. I would be most grateful if you could explain the costume concept to Maribel for me. You truly are my savior. I give you my word, the show will be a great success. Please, do be sure to attend. Which is why I was hoping to organize the event to allow people to eat and drink while they make merry. Yes, the idea has merit. I shall arrange for tables to be brought out. There was an option where if I clicked on him, he would have said something, but I never actually got a chance to do it. I wonder what he said. I still don't know how we're gonna dress this guy up. Count, darling, how fares our princely seneschal? So the show will feature a healthy dash of hospitality, eh? Sounds fabulous. A singer with a seneschal's poise and prince's style. Yes, darling, I know exactly what this costume needs. Leave it to me. Please let the royal seneschal know that I'll have the outfit ready for him in time for the performance. I'm so glad I didn't have to give her any ideas, because I don't know. He confused me with his fire blizzard. But then also said it wanted to, he wanted it to be silvery. I don't know, I guess he could do like a silver sequin tuxedo. That sounds really lame though. I hope that's not actually what he's wearing. Thank you for lending a hand to young Pickett. 'Tis good to know the issue with his costume has been resolved. As I mentioned, the Seneschal Prince is to be the main new attraction for this year's Little Ladies' Day, and Pickett himself is to give the show's opening address. I cannot imagine how events might have unfolded without your assistance. You will stay and watch his performance, yes? I've been standing for so long that my feet have fallen asleep, but at least the show's about to begin. It should be starting any moment now. The first act is the debut performance of a new singer, is it? The new Seneschal, Prince? What would a Prince of Seneschals be like anyway? I have no idea what to expect. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our Little Ladies' Day performance. I am Pickett, the Seneschal Prince, and I shall be your guide to an ephemeral world of wonder. I imagine you are all weary from the wait. Though it be but a trifle, we have taken the liberty of arranging for refreshments, a special festival menu prepared by our friends at the Quicksand. Peach-infused tea accompanied by a selection of spring-inspired sweets. We invite you to enjoy these delights while you enjoy the show. That's for us? Thank the gods, I was so thirsty! Oh, that new menu has been on my mind all day. What a lovely gesture. I am overjoyed to see you thus pleased. Should this repast meet with your approval, pray consider a visit to the Quicksand following the show. But with that said, I must ask that you keep all eyes on me. Without your full attention, I want to grow jealous. Fair princesses, won't you step closer? I promise this shall be a princely performance to remember. Settle in, my dear audience, and enjoy the spectacle of the Seneschal Prince. Yep, this very large Rogadan woman is actually a little lady today. He not only entertains with song and dance, but also captures the crowd's hearts with warm hospitality. A wonderful display. Not bad, not bad. It seems we have quite a show to follow. And the songbirds will deliver. We'll take the stage by storm and build this excitement to a raging crescendo. Wait, was she related to Nashu? They have the same last name. Not like that means much for Makote, but they got the same last name. They might be related. The Seneschal Prince's debut has been a grand success. The audience was thoroughly entertained. Count, thank you for coming to my performance. It was all so magical. To see such enjoyment upon each face in the crowd was an indescribable feeling. And did you see how they responded to the touches of hospitality? The Quicksand server even came over to thank me for how quickly word spread about their festival menu. What a stunning debut by the Seneschal Prince. We've already been swamped with demands to know when you'll be performing next. In fact, I'm thinking of setting up an encore performance while the festival is still ongoing. Is that so? Well then, I shan't disappoint my fans. I wonder if my dear friend was watching me too, from Thal's distant halls. Thank you again for giving me this opportunity. For as long as I have the privilege of standing on the stage, I mean to spend every moment delighting all who attend. Ah, I almost forgot. I had Maribel craft you a matching costume. I was not alone up there in the front of the crowd. I felt you standing beside me as you had been every step of the way. Given your part in all this, you are every bit a Seneschal Prince yourself, so please do me the honor of accepting this gift. 'Tis the least I can offer for your patient assistance. Now I must be off to prepare for my next appearance. I too offer my sincerest gratitude for elevating our celebrations to ever greater heights. The Little Ladies' Day festivities have only just begun, but I suggest you go and enjoy them while they last. I wanna be your pop star. We got the Seneschal Prince's jacket, gloves, trousers, long boots, and this really sick headset. Don't look at my body. I'm sure we can figure out a really nice glam to use this headset with. I don't know. Oh, he's performing again. Thanks to your steady guidance, the Seneschal Prince has made an unforgettable first impression. His performance appears to have fired up the songbirds, and I foresee a lively stage for the future. Good morrow to you, adventurer. Have you any questions regarding the history of Little Ladies' Day? I'm at your service. Nah, I'm good. Ooh, peach confetti and cherry confetti. 73, 71, we're good. Oh, he's gone. Is there anyone else here? Maribel. I rushed over just as soon as my work allowed. Did you see our darling Seneschal Prince? Doesn't he look splendid in that outfit? Alright, I think that's everything for this event. But I got a few more things. Hold on. Let me head home real quick. That's too far. Way too far. Alright, so I broke down and I purchased a few things that were on sale from the Mog Station. They were selling some older Little Ladies' Day items that I missed. So I ordered the Little Ladies' Day stuff. We can take a look at it. Oh, this is the Adventurer's Supply Kit. This is different. I'll take it, though. Okay, we got the Wind-Up Edvia. We got, Songbird's Cheer Set. Songbird emote. 3 slots left in my inventory. Siren Song Orchestrion Roll. Alright, we'll use the Orchestrion Roll. Ballroom Etiquette and Proper Praise number 4. The 4th installment of what was to be a 3-volume manual on how to express admiration in a manner unbefitting of one of high birth, used to learn the Cheer on Bright emote. We also got a Red Moon Parasol. This elegant parasol features an image of a flaming moon, which seems strangely familiar, used to acquire a Red Moon Parasol. Wind Up Edvia. Sometimes moonlights as a miller girl, much to her father, the Sultan's chagrin. "40 years after the founding of the Thorn dynasty, Sultan Baldric Thorn was blessed by the gods with a single daughter, Edvia, whom he loved fiercely. The history surrounding the two, now known as the Legend of the Lost Lady, gave rise to the Festival of Little Ladies' Day. Did Princess Edvia concern herself with glory and riches? I think not. Ballroom Etiquette and Proper Praise number 1. The first installment of a 3-volume manual on how to express admiration in a manner unbefitting of one of high birth. It's a Cheer On emote. We got the second one. It's a Cheer Wave. And the third one, Cheer Jump. And then we got Modern Dance. An illustrated manual of the various steps that comprise popular performers the Songbirds' most famous act, used to learn the Songbird emote. What's the Songbird emote? Okay, don't laugh at me. Don't laugh. That's the Songbird emote? I'm never gonna use this emote ever. But we got it. There's something else we need to do. When patch 7.2 hits, they're actually removing a free Fantasia from the game. They added in a free Fantasia, but they're gonna take it out in 7.2. So we're gonna go pick it up before it's gone. It's actually in Gridania, but I'm like super cheap and didn't want to pay for it. So I'm just gonna fly there. I finally got those cheering glow stick emotes after all these years. I'm still missing, I think, 2 more. There's a purple one and a green one. And I got the white one. Yeah, there was a adventurer supply pack, and it came with an umbrella, a Fantasia potion, the bright glow sticks, and I think it was like some Aetheryte tickets or something. Oh, and an earring that gives an experience boost that I already had from Shadowbringers expansion. Was it Shadowbringers or was it Endwalker? One of the two. I think it might have been Endwalker. Is this the Endwalker one? Level 80? I think so. I think the Shadowbringers one only went up to level 70. Am I going the right way? What? Oh, this way. Wait a minute. This isn't Gridania. Wait a minute. You didn't see that. Okay, now we made it to Gridania. But yeah, they added in a limited time only free Fantasia. Make sure you get it before it's gone. Whoop. What's this? You're able to see me? That's amazing, Kupo. That we should thus meet can surely be no coincidence. And so, to mark this fateful occasion, I shall make you a gift of a magical potion. Fantasia, it's called. And legend holds that it'll allow you to alter your appearance. May it serve you well, Kupo. Nice. Have you already used the Fantasia? The flavor is meant to be a little challenging, but it's a small price to pay to become a brand new you. Bottoms up, Kupo. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be drinking that. I'm just gonna add it to the rest of my Fantasias. Thank you. I think I have them in here, right? Somewhere? I don't know. Oh, they're on my retainer. I should just put them on the saddlebag. Anyway, yeah, that was the Little Ladies Day event for 2025. And a little extra stuff. And good thing I didn't mute my microphone for the entire video like last time. That would have been embarrassing. I wish I could even remember any of the stuff I was talking about so that I could like do a refresher. I was talking like the whole time. I don't remember nothing. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. See ya.